This is a small project that I've been working on for some days now. It's an old AMD K6 200 MHz MMX processor in it, 96 megabytes of RAM, Voodoo 2 graphic card. Not the most fanciest machine, but it's running Windows 98 in DOS mode. The goal with this machine is to get a more proper DOS gaming machine for the bit newer games, since the 486 back there isn't powerful enough to handle all the more graphic requiring games. I have set up a boot menu on this computer as well. It's timed. This screen is bad. I haven't tweaked it fully yet. I probably should make one to boot directly to Windows again here as well. Probably change the title. So I made one as that one over there. One without drivers, with drivers, and without drivers and memory manager. The point with that is to have several starting conditions, where without drivers is of course the lightest one, where it will have the most conventional memory free. With drivers, then it loads in mouse driver, CD-ROM and all that. This computer does not have a Gravis ultrasound sound card. It has an old Sound Blaster AWE64 card. Here it is in DOS. And start up a demo. The sound is running from the home receiver over there. So the sound is working fine. Screen is working fine. Well, this LCD monitor is probably one of the oldest LCD screens I have in this house, and for some reason it won't handle the lower resolution formats. I did of course put in the Voodoo card in this machine. This is actually the original computer that my Voodoo card were used in, bought back in the late 90s, and my grandmother had used it for several years, and now I brought it back home again. The CD-ROM, the original one, died, so I had to put in another one. So I just disconnected this and set this one as master instead. I have a 20 GB hard drive, as you can probably see there, 18,000 megabytes left. The only 3DFX game I have at the moment installed is Grand Theft Auto. But to get that running, probably need a CD-ROM, so we'll just start it in Windows instead. It is kind of like Windows 3.1 when you disable the graphical user interface. You just type in Win to boot it up in Windows. Probably need to insert the CD as well. There it is. Oops. Let's see, run 3DFX GTA. As you can see, all the graphics are just a lot smoother and runs a lot better. So it's working just fine. This is not the largest graphic card. It's the 8 MB version, but there also existed a 12 MB version. My father bought this graphic card for because most display cards on that time only had like 1 or 2 MB of memory, and this one had 8, so he just figured out that would be more than enough anyway. So, but this Voodoo card also have the ability to run an SLI mode. It's not like the modern SLI you get with the NVIDIA cards. It's works in a different perspective, but uses the same acronym. I do want to try to get another Voodoo card and run them in SLI mode just to, you know, go overkill. But for now the system is actually working. Started with drivers. Take out the CD and I'll show you something else. Ugh. What I just started now is the Open Cubic player. This is, as far as I know, the only MP3 software for DOS. And this is an actual CD burnt in September of '99 with MP3s on it. The oldest MP3s on that CD are actually dated '97. So started in the CD-ROM. Now you get all the MP3s. which one should we take? Walk of Life with Dire Straits, for example. And it plays it just fine. If I try to play MP3s on the 486 over there, it will, well, it just can't decode them fast enough, so it starts chopping the audio, and well, it's not listenable. Another thing that works flawlessly on this machine is Fast Tracker 2, which is probably one of the best tracker software for MS-DOS. Just start it up with the module files. Play, for example, Stardust Memories, which is one of the more famous ones. If I try to play this module file on the 486 with this program, it will start to, well, it just plays all the files, all the audio clips wrong, so sounds bad, so I will have to use, I actually have to use another program on that one to get it running with the Gravis Auto sound. But here, as you can see, and here is that it actually works well as well. Yeah, I think that just about covers this machine. So it's mainly intended to be a gaming machine to play more newer graphic games that uses the 3DFX and a few others like Daggerfall, Elder Scrolls 2. Thanks for watching.